Friday, special friends, and welcome back. I'm so excited today because we worked really hard to create a story together. And today, we're going to read that story. Are you ready? Oh wait, but first, we have to do something else. We have to see our illustration. I'm so excited because one of my special friends who's an illustrator made this picture just for our story. Are you ready to see it? Awesome. Well, let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's such a cool picture. I love this illustration. Let's see, it looks like this picture is actually showing a character through a magnifying glass. Who uses a magnifying glass? Yes, a scientist could use a magnifying glass, but also, you got it, a detective. So a detective uses magnifying glasses to look for clues. Are you ready to put on your detective hat? Because I think we're going to need it for our story. Our story is called The Cookie Crook by Mrs. Ashlee and her special friends. In the small town of Hendersonville, where people were just like you, there lived a cookie crook, but nobody knew who the crook was. The people of Hendersonville were all upset. Their freshly baked cookies were always disappearing. To solve the mystery of the cookie crook, the citizens of Hendersonville brought in the world's best detective, you. They knew that it was a great mystery that only you could solve. After hearing the story of the cookie crook, the people of Hendersonville lined up to give you clues. Chocolate chip cookies fresh from the oven were the crook's favorite. Whenever they were set out to cool, they always went missing. All that would be left were the spare crumbs and an empty glass of milk. But peanut butter cookies were a close second. The crook would leave 1 or 2 behind. Sugar cookies and snickerdoodles were not the crook's favorite, but they would do. He would eat half a dozen, that is, if chocolate chip cookies were not around. Mr. Wilcox lined up first with his clue. He told you that the cookie crook had eaten the peanut butter cookies he baked, then had taken a spoonful of peanut butter to eat later as a snack. The cookie crook left a shoe print made of flour at Miss Iboko's house last Monday. She had just baked chocolate chip cookies for a bake sale. Last Friday, Mr. Marshall baked cookies with M&Ms. The crook left behind a chocolate handprint. On Sunday, the Wolf family made sugar cookie cutouts. The cookie crook left behind a cookie that had been bitten out of. It was not a big bite, so the crook had to be a child. Earlier today, the crook visited the Callahan bakery. It had always been the best in town. The cookie crook dropped a blue hat in a display case. A thread was missing from the hat. You gathered the people of Hendersonville after you'd done your very best detective work. Of course, you spotted the cookie crook right away from the clues. The people of Hendersonville could not believe who the cookie crook was. Caught red-handed with cookies in his hand, the cookie crook could not deny the crimes. But the citizens were just as good at being kind and forgiving as they were at baking cookies. The cookie crook apologized to all of the Hendersonville bakers. Their cookies were so good that they were irresistible. From that day, the people of Hendersonville shared all the cookies that they baked with the cookie crook, but only if the cookie crook helped bake them, which he happily did. The end. I hope you love this story, special friends. I can't wait to create even more with you. If there's any scene in this story that you'd like to illustrate yourself, you can draw a picture for Mrs. Ashlee and your other special friends to see. Once you draw your picture, have a parent or guardian email it to me at mrsashleechesney@gmail.com, or you can just tag me in it on Instagram, Mrs. Ashlee Chesney. I had so much fun creating this story with you and eating chocolate chip cookies. See you later, special friends.